Head coach is Zach Alvarez for Rowland Hall St. Mark's.
So on the Beaver side of the ball, the starters will be a familiar crew, as it starts with Kai Brown, the sophomore, wears number 0, averages 14 points a game. 6 points for Creighton Hollingshead, number 5, also a sophomore. The lone senior on the team is Preston Smith. No, McCoy Smith is a junior. He wears number 15, averages 6 points a game. Preston Roberts is number 20, and he averages 5 points a game. And then Porter Albrecht is number 23, averaging 5 points a game. The Beavers are young and talented.
I know you
coached by Joe Hillock.
You were trying so hard not to say Dylan Smith that you called McCoy Preston Smith.
No, it's completely true. I just panicked right in the middle of it. Didn't know what to do.
That was awesome. Loved it.
Everybody loves when I make mistakes. So
only when they're good ones, and that was a really good one.
They can be. So anyway, we're happy to be here with you on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and on Centricom Channel 10, and hope you enjoy that. Right now at Weber State University D-Event Center, it's the tip-off of this afternoon's game. And again, all throughout this tournament, you can watch every game on Centricom Channel 10, and the regional teams will be covered on a simulcast. So we're excited to see how this is going to go with these two teams. So far, it's been a fun tournament, 2 great games and 1 blowout, and we're hoping for another great game coming up between the Beavers and the Winged Lions. We hope all of those who are traveling have done so carefully, as the roads were awful. I drove last night, and that was one of the white knuckle trips I've taken.
Yeah, it was bad last night. Yeah,
it was.
That was crazy.
Yeah, and then today as well, from what I understood, the Kanab girls bus had to chain up near Panguitch to get over I-20 to get to I-15. So it's been quite a travel day for the teams from the south, as they had that huge snowstorm that hit the southern half of the state.
Yeah, big one all the way from St. George on up, and St. George doesn't see a lot of snow. They don't even have a snowplow. Do you know that?
I didn't know that.
The city does not even have a snowplow in St. George.
Cow. No idea. Okay, welcome aboard. Here we go. It's Rowland Hall, St. Mark's High School, and the Beavers. And this is your 2A defending state champs. They defeated Layton Christian last year, and then Duchesne for the championship. It'll be Rowland Hall in their home white jerseys, Beaver in their black and blue away jerseys. It'll be Smith and Adams to tip. It goes up, won by Adams, and picked up by 00 Ballard. Boston Ballard with the ball. It's covered by Hollingshead. Man-to-man defense for the Beavers. On the left side now, Albrecht. There we go. Top of the key, number 4, Xander Smith. Kind of hard. We've got officials in the way, and a steal by Preston Roberts. Oh, Xander Smith kind of gets it back, so really no steal. It is going to go to the Beavers, so it does count as a steal.
It does count as a steal. Xander Smith was not going to let it go easy. Preston Roberts, good hustle to start the game.
So here we go here at Weber State University. Porter Albrecht with the ball for the Beavers. Creighton Hollingshead. Straight away, underneath to Roberts. Roberts fakes, goes up, shot no good. Rebound to Adams. Isaiah with his first board of the game. Gets it back to Royer. Maya back to Adams. On the left side now to Xander Smith. 3-point shot, no good. Rebound going to be taken by Hollingshead for the Beavers. No score yet. We're just underway here. Here's Hollingshead, cut off by 3 players out to Roberts. Roberts takes a 3-point jumper. It's up and no good. Looks good, but no good, and Provost knocks it out of bounds, stays to Beaver High School.
Yeah, and that time Smith, with his size over Provost, forced him. He knew he wasn't going to be able to corral it in, so he tried to tap it to the teammate, ended up tapping it out of bounds.
Here's Albrecht with the ball, underneath to Brown. Too short, turnover on the Beavers. Pass a little bit too short on the bounce. Here's Provost. He'll drive in through everybody, but he misses the layup.
Great drive, but it comes right back out.
Kai Brown with the board. Here's Roberts. Roberts drives in, goes up, shot no good. Rebound to Smith. Both teams missing at point-blank range. And back comes Ballard. Ballard shot up no good. Rebound to Brown.
Letting them play hard, fast, and early.
Yeah, but it's missed layups. Don't blink, you'll miss something. Still no score. 6:28 left in the first. Just underway here. The Beavers and the Winged Lions. Pass knocked out of bounds by number 3, Trey Provost.
Good hustle there by Provost, and almost gets a steal.
So Albrecht will throw the ball in for the Beavers. He's covered by Ballard. Out to Brown. There's Roberts in the corner. Underneath to Smith. Beautiful pass. Smith goes up. No good. Rebound to Adams. Back comes Royer. Royer drives in, takes the contact, shot up, no good. Rebound can be taken by Adams. Back up top, key to Smith.
Yeah, they're letting them play hard early.
Yeah, Smith back to Ballard. Boston Ballard with it. Prevost now to Adams. A weave type offense on the man-to-man. Screens coming. Smith be covered now by Hollingshead to Prevost. Prevost,
Good
nice
move.
drive out there. Takes it for three. Shot up and in. First one for Royer.
Finds Royer wide open, and he knocks it down.
First bucket of the game comes at the 5:41 mark of this first quarter play. It's Albrecht with it. Albrecht covered by Ballard. Now over to Roberts. Roberts over to Brown. Kai Brown, the leader for the Beavers. Been averaging over 20 points last few games. Inside to Smith. Smith on Adams. Smith fakes, goes up over to Adams. Shot no good. Rebound, though, is going to be taken by Ballard. He'll come quickly ahead in the forecourt. Smith for three. Shot is up, no good. Rebound, knocked out of bounds by Adams. And they'll go back to the Beavers.
And Smith on that last one, just good defense by Adams, and Smith had to go up too strong, but went up too strong.
So the Beavers down 3-0 with the ball. 5:11 left. That's your Beaver Medical Clinic score update. Back comes Albrecht for the Beavers. Albrecht kicks down, goes up with a shot, blocked out of bounds easily by Oscar Percy, who's checked in the game. He's a junior.
Oscar Percy, a big boy for Rowland Hall St. Mark's.
Rowland Hall they play 3 seniors and juniors and a sophomore. There's Albrecht, top of the key, going to be knocked out by Adams. Adams ahead of the pack. He's going to go up, loses his footing, though, and doesn't make the layup. Goes back to Hollingshead.
Yeah, just a little too strong, just too much energy on the end.
Yeah, he kind of lost he short-stepped and almost fell down. Inside to Brown. Brown goes up in traffic. Left-hand shot, no good. The size of Rowland Hall bothering the Beavers. They lead 3-0 with the ball. Here's Adams. Royer, rather. Top of the key. Here is Adams. Shot for three is up, short, no good. Rebound can be tracked down by Hollingshead.
Cold shooting from both teams to start.
This pace favoring Rowland Hall St. Mark's.
They're leading 3-0, 4.5 to go.
Brown with the ball. Top of the key to Roberts. Roberts way out front, over to Albrecht. Albrecht will drive on the baseline. He'll be, it looks like blocked basically. It's going down as a block shot by Boston Ballard. Inside Smith. Smith goes up, count it, he's fouled.
Yeah, good strong move there by Smith. Finally gets it to roll in.
Yeah, Smith waited at the right time. Got the player up in the air, as you can see on the replay. And no avoiding it. And that does cut the lead. So a 3-0 run stopped by Rowland Hall St. Mark's. Now Smith
was
tied
that
up.
Adams on the foul?
No, it was number 41, Percy.
Percy.
Free throws up, no good. Rebound to Adams. Adams just a junior. And he'll be back again next year. With it is Prevost, right side now to Ballard. Boston left-hand dribble. Out to Royer. Royer gets picked up. Back over to Prevost. Underneath to Percy, but too hard, but he saves it. Back out to Ballard. Ballard inside to Percy again. Percy covered by Smith. Will go down. Pivot. Left-hand shot up. No good. Rebound to Brown. Brown will move it back forward for the Beavers. Goes up, blocked by Adams again.
Yeah.
Wow.
Adams all over it there.
We talked about the keys of the game, and Adams inside is proving to be a formidable opponent. And you've got Adams and Percy. They're two great big kids. Top of the key, here's Roberts.
And not just big, but quick and athletic and good foot speed, and they're able to just recover and block.
Brown covered by Royer. Now inside, here's Albrecht. Albrecht goes in, kicks underneath to Smith. Smith shot up, blocked.
From behind.
Blocked behind by
Royer.
Yep, here comes back Ballard. Ballard will take the key, top up to Prevost on the right side. He's covered by Albrecht. 3-2, Rowland Hall with a 1-point lead. 2:58 left. Prevost steps back out to Royer. Royer covered by Brown. Royer will drive, kick back in the corner to Prevost. Prevost will drive, fake, steps back, good D by the Beavers, and good patience by the Winged Lions.
Yeah, Beavers again with their tough D. They go man-to-man, but they have great help when one gets broke underneath, and it makes it difficult for teams to break that.
Ballard kicks out to Prevost. Three-point shot coming, no good. Rebound to Hollingshead.
Good box out there.
Yeah, box out by Roberts. Roberts on the right wing. Beavers offense has struggled against this defense the long defense of Rowland Hall. They're guarding the perimeter pretty tight, trusting their bigs to keep people from getting layups. Here's Roberts. Roberts drives in, right-hand layup with the left side. No good there, Smith. Smith fakes, will go up, and is blocked away by Percy.
Wow.
Rebound going to go ahead to Royer. Royer underneath to Adams. Adams up and in.
Just quick fast break, and that's what Beaver does not want to get into, is that fast break opportunity, running pace with Rowland Hall.
The lead back to 3. 5-2 Rowland Hall. 1:52 left in the first. Albrecht goes down to Smith. Smith back to Roberts. Roberts straight away over to Albrecht. And you can see they're kind of daring some players to shoot. Here's Kai Brown from the right side. No good. Rebound. Out of bounds off Percy. Stays with Beaver. Couple substitutions coming in. Ibrahima.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic. No, it's Galib Ibrahima.
Ball goes off of Eichhorn, but who's checked in the game replacing Smith. Eichhorn, a sophomore. Here's Albrecht. They'll get the ball out to Roberts. You can see they're trying to keep the ball out of the hands of Hollingshead and Brown. Now it's Brown covered by Royer. Brown.
Definitely that'd be one key for Rowland Hall. They don't want Brown to go off.
Albrecht for 3, no good. Rebound to Adams. Over to Ballard. Ballard drives baseline. The sophomore goes up, no good. Rebound going to be taken out of bounds was Ballard, and it goes back to the Beavers.
Yeah, it came in from out of bounds to get that rebound, and that's a no-no.
Definitely a score that favors the Beavers, 5-2.
Yeah, low-scoring first quarter, the minute to go.
If it ends this way, it'll be an average of 20-8. The final. I'm sure things will heat up.
Definitely the pace they want.
5-2, your Beaver Medical Clinic score update. 1 minute left in the first quarter. Hollingshead underneath to Eichhorn, shot up and in. Pretty entry pass from Hollingshead.
Yeah, great entry pass. Great backdoor cut there by Eichhorn, and he gets the finish.
On the left side, here's Ballard with 48 seconds left. It's 5-4. That is your DFA Cache Valley Cheese scoreboard on the baseline. Out to Ballard, three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Adams fights for it, gets it back up and in.
Yeah, fought his own player, got it, and finished it.
Lead back to 3, 7-4. Again, number 1 seed Rowland Hall, number 2 seed Beaver. Beaver, the defending 2A state champs. Rowland Hall trying to knock them off in this tournament. Here's Brown. Brown covered by Smith. Goes under. Out to Hollingshead. Three-point shot coming short. No good. Rebound to Adams. Adams to Ballard. Ballard spins, moves. Good defense by Albrecht. Cuts off. And with 10 seconds left, Rowland Hall will step back out. 7 seconds. Here's Ballard. Ballard steps back, goes all the way to the rim. Does anybody challenge? They do not, and Ballard scores it for Rowland Hall, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play. Rowland Hall 9, Beaver 4 when we come back.
We offer quick service on your loan request. We make our loan decisions right here at the bank. You don't have to wait for an answer from some out-of-town loan committee. It's one of the advantages of banking with hometown people. You're independent, so are we. Utah Independent Bank, member FDIC. Hometown people, hometown spirit.
Hometown people, hometown spirit.
Service Drug in Delta is excited to announce they now offer flu and strep testing on the spot with no appointment needed. All you have to do is stop by Service Drug in Delta, and 15 minutes later you'll have your test results. And if it comes back positive, you'll walk out with your filled prescription and your personal doctor will be notified of the results. So take advantage of the convenience of getting flu and strep tested on site without an appointment for just $35 at Service Drug in Delta. And remember, it's service first at Service Drug.
At the end of the first quarter of play, it's Rowland Hall 9 and Beaver 4. That is your DFA Cache Valley Cheese scoreboard. The best in cheese products, DFA Cache Valley Cheese in Beaver. So Rowland Hall will have the ball to start second quarter action. They lead by 5. That's their biggest lead of the game. Ballard with the ball right side to Royer. Royer now to Smith. Smith back to Ballard. Trying to find Adams inside, and they have Adams. Adams kicks back out to Smith. Smith fakes. Top of the key to Ibrahima, and an offensive foul. As Trayson Hunter has checked in the game, he'll pick up the offensive foul.
Yeah, Trayson Hunter holds his position. I believe Ibrahima got a couple of slaps on the way in, but no call there. They've been letting those go pretty consistently, but he did run over Trayson, so gets the charge.
So here's Brown, the sophomore. Brown will overlook up to Hunter. 9-4, Rowland Hall, St. Mark's, just starting second quarter action. Hunter kicks over to Williams, who's checked in the game. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. Off of Rowland Hall, goes to the Beavers.
Ibrahima must have got a fingertip on it, fighting Kai Brown for the ball.
So the Beavers very young as they bring in freshman
Turner Williams.
Here's Brown. That's Kai Brown with the ball. A beautiful out of bounds pass to Roberts.
A lot of crossing mix up there, and it worked. Rowland Hall got lost, and Preston Roberts is a lonely man underneath.
Lead cut to 3, 9-6, 7 minutes left in the half. Here's Royer with the ball straight away. He's covered by Brown. Drive in, spins, takes an 8-foot jump shot, no good. There's Adams over everyone, and it's going to go off of the Beavers. Stays for Rowland Hall. Provost will check back in, replacing Royer. So Ballard with the inbounds pass on the baseline. 9-6, Rowland Hall with the lead and the ball. 7 minutes left in the first half. Smith to Provost. Back to Smith. Smith drives in, knocked away by Turner Williams. And it's Brown on the left side. Brown with the left-hand layup goes up, and a lot of contact, and they do call a foul. A little late, but Isaiah Adams picked up foul number 1.
Yes, Brown goes hard to the floor and hits the backboard.
I think we've seen today when players do go at other players, you get the contact, and Brown definitely went into Adams that time.
Definitely forced the contact, and he gets rewarded with the freebie at the line.
So Kai Brown's first free throw up and in. That cuts the lead to 2, 9-7.
Maya Royer will come back in.
He comes in quickly. So, and then Roberts will check out. He'll be replaced by Hollingshead. Brown second free throws up and no good. Adams with the rebound. It's the Beavers down 2. Rowland Hall with the ball, 9-7. Royer goes up, travels, gets away with it, no call.
A lot of people to come make that call, though.
Yeah, he did, he traveled.
Yep.
Top of the key, Provost. Trey with the ball. Left side now. Top of the key, here's Royer, drives in, blocked out of bounds by Trayson Hunter.
Trayson Hunter with a lot of hustle there, forcing Ibrahima to make the pass, and then recovers and gets back and blocks that.
6:21 left in the second. 9-7. Rowland Hall with the ball in the 2-point lead. Adams with it. Back to Smith. Smith covered by Hunter. Back to Adams. Adams takes a 12-foot jumper up. Yes, it's good.
Yep.
Takes a nice bounce.
Very nice bounce.
Looked like it was going to roll out.
It did. I thought it was coming back out, but it sucked right back in.
Lead back to 4. 11-7. 6 minutes left in the second. Hunter right side to Williams. Williams to Hollingshead. Hollingshead under heavy pressure. He'll dribble out of it, take a 12-foot jumper right side. It's up and in, and the Beavers cut the lead to 2.
Good move there by Hollingshead. He dribbles out of pressure and then takes the open jumper.
5-2 run for the Beavers. They were down 5 at one point, now down 2. And it's Smith, long 3-point jumper up and over the backboard. No good, goes to the Beavers.
Yeah, goes over the backboard. That's out of bounds.
Quickly in the game will be Percy for Adams. So 41 for 11, and then it'll be Ballard coming and replacing, I believe, Galib.
Yep.
So the Beavers will have the ball. They can tie it up or take the lead with the 3. 11-9, 5:38 left in the second quarter. Pace is favoring the Beavers right now. It's Turner Williams with the ball on the left wing. Back up to Brown. Coach Hillock, you can hear him directing traffic. And Hollingshead with the ball, back to Brown.
They're thinking about it too much. He just wants him to run the play.
Yeah. Brown to Hunter, over to Williams. And Williams will move back to Brown. Brown with the left-hand dribble. He'll drive in, cut off nicely by Royer. Back to Williams, over to Hollingshead, but Provost almost gets a steal.
Almost.
And Roberts will come back in the game. Hey, a big shout out to Chris Smith, as I know he's watching, and also Coach Calvin Albrecht watching as well. Wish both of those people very well. Just a reminder, we're going to have a Timberline Inn sub of the game. Last time it was Turner Williams. We'll see who it is this time. Kai Brown with the ball. The Beavers down 2, 11-9. 5 minutes left in the half. Brown picked up by Percy to Roberts. Roberts covered by Smith. Back to Brown. Percy on the mismatch with Brown, as Percy's about 6'7". Brown, not that tall.
No.
And it'll be Roberts with the ball. Back to Brown. Brown drives in, and he will be, get called for the travel before the foul. Goes to Rowland Hall.
He whips that ball over and takes a jump step, and they called that a carry on that one.
Well, to do that, you have to have both feet land at the same time, and he kind of alternated, but the question was there a foul first? Here's Ballard with the ball for Rowland Hall. They have the lead.
There might have been, that may have been what altered him. So it was
Provost
kind of a jump step,
in.
Euro step type
Stolen
of thing.
away by Creighton Hollingshead, and now a near steal by Rowland Hall. Here's Albrecht, going to be another near steal by Provost. These two teams getting a lot of deflections.
Yeah, a lot of heavy pressure, a lot of hustle, and it's a defensive game, 11-9.
4:21 left in the half. It's Brown with the ball. Kai, left-hand dribble, will drive in. Get passed out to Hollingshead for three. Shot is up and no good. Rebound to Provost. Provost back to Ballard. Ballard on the left side. Picked up by Albrecht. Albrecht will gamble, go in, and blocked away by Jake Eichhorn. Picked up by the rebound for Kai Brown. Brown will go in on the left side, take a nice screen from Eichhorn and score it.
Good screen box out there by Eichhorn.
Fish Lake Lumber timeout. We'll take it as well. Drive a little, save a lot at Fish Lake Lumber in Beaver.
Smithfield Hog Production Division offers excellent career opportunities right here in our area. For a career with growth potential, come join our team. Great jobs in all phases of animal production, starting at $12 an hour and certifications to $13 an hour in the first year. Smithfield provides a full benefit package including medical, dental, vision, 401k, life insurance, paid time off, and more. Click on smithfieldfoods.com/careers or call 435-387-6000. That's 435-387-6000. Smithfield, good food responsibly.
Said, don't take commercials or something?
He said, don't rush. No talk. Welcome back. Scott Langford and David Howard here at Weber State University. And we're all tied at 11. The Beavers down 5 at one point have come back to tie it up with Rowland Hall. And they have the ball on the floor for the Winged Lions. You have Ballard, Royer, Provost, Adams, and Smith. For the Beavers, Williams, Brown, Smith, Roberts, and Hollingshead. Royer with the ball straight away. We're all tied at 11. 3:40 left. There's Ballard with the ball. Good patience by Rowland Hall and good defense by the Beavers. Out to Royer. Not a lot of easy buckets in this one. Royer, ball knocked away by Brown. And Brown's going to come up with the steal. He's on the right side. Adams there. And he's going to go up and score the bucket over Adams.
How did he get that over Adams? Adams had hands all over that ball. Somehow Kai Brown gets the English on it and gets it to go.
Beavers' first lead of their game. Credit Adams not picking up the foul as well.
Yeah, it was very clean, but it looked like he had hands all over the ball. Maybe he helped the English.
Smith with the ball right side. It's Rowland Hall down 2. 3 minutes left in the half. Ballard with the ball. Looking for a screen from Adams. Has it. Switching. Back to Smith. Smith covered by Roberts. Will drive in, spin, and he'll kick it off. Nice spot. A lot of contact and no call either way. Might have been more offensive than defensive, but it's all tied up.
You know, if he'd have lowered the shoulder, I'm sure it would have got called for the offensive foul. It was a lot of body contact, but he didn't lower that shoulder, and that makes a big difference.
On the right side, you've got Creighton Hollingshead with the ball. And Kai Brown loses the ball, picked up by Adams, and it's going to be Provost with it. He'll drive in, kick back out to Ballard, now to Smith. Smith, long three-point jumpers up, no good. And the rebound knocked out of bounds by Adams to the Beavers.
Percy will come back in for Royer, and Albrecht will come back in for Williams.
So we're all tied at 13. 2 minutes left. That is your Beaver Medical Clinic score update. Beaver Medical Clinic with offices in Milford, Parowan, and Beaver. Here's Kai Brown. Gets over to Albrecht, who's checked back in the game. In the corner to Brown. Kai covered by Adams. Brown drives inside to Smith. Smith fakes. Will go up, and no good, but there's Roberts. Up, no good, as he tried to be tricky and should have just went up with it. And it's Rowland Hall with the ball. Here's Provost.
Yeah, he just tried to throw it up too fast, didn't take his time, and it didn't go.
Provost with the ball to Ballard now, straight away. Ballard drives in, splits all the defenders, and goes up, and Rowland Hall retakes the lead.
Ballard's found a hole down that lane that Beaver has failed to seal up yet, and he's taking advantage of it.
Yeah, Ballard, the junior, just juking his way through the defense. There's Albrecht. Top of the key to Brown. Brown covered by Adams. Will go up. and blocked by Adams. He'll kick it back up to Roberts. Three-point shot coming. Shot up, no good. Rebound to Provost. Trey with the ball. Drive in hard, goes in, fouled by Albrecht, and they'll get it on the ground. So it'll go back to Rowland Hall.
Yeah, quick foul there by Albrecht before the shot. Otherwise, he'd have got credit for the points.
Is that the first foul of the game on the Beavers?
I believe so.
We've only got 3 on Rowland Hall. That's the first team foul on the Beavers. Provost with it. Trey looking for Smith straight away. Smith right side to Ballard. 1:10 left in the half. It's 15 for Rowland Hall, 13 for the Beavers. Provost with it. Right side to Smith, in the corner to Ballard. Looking inside for Percy. Percy has it. Covered by Eichhorn. Double team coming. Inside to Adams. Great pass. Adams steps back. Shot up and in.
Great shot. Turnaround jumper there by Adams.
So lead back to 4. Biggest lead of the game was 5 by Rowland Hall. Beavers led once by 2. Brown out to Hollingshead. Takes the screen. Underneath to Eichhorn, out to Brown. Brown will drive on the baseline. Stepped back. Kick back to Hollingshead. Shot up and good. Creighton Hollingshead for 3.
Yeah, good inside-outside movement there by the Beavers, and Hollingshead able to knock it down.
That's Eagles Landing High Country Chevron three-pointer for the Beavers. After the game for a family night. Champs Chicken. Here's Ballard, goes around, just up for a layup. No good though. Rebound to Roberts.
Still finding holes in that key.
13 seconds left. Here's Creighton Hollingshead with the ball. Out to Brown. 8 seconds left. Here's Brown. He'll take the screen. Step back. Out to Roberts. Roberts for 3. And the Beavers, missed that one. And a rebound to Rowland Hall. And that'll do it for the first half of play. It's an entertaining one and a low-scoring affair. And Dave, if you're a Beaver fan, this is exactly the kind of score you want at halftime.
Definitely. This is, the pace of the game is favoring the Beavers, and they're comfortable with this pace. So they're down 1 at halftime, but I'm sure they're not bothered by that at all. Last week found themselves down 15 at halftime. Kind of a desperation, but they came out in the third quarter, went on a 14-1 run to get back in that game and take it over last week. So this definitely not a problem for the Beavers.
All right, it's time for the Jones & Mill Engineering halftime. We'll take a break and be back with a lot of stats, keys to the game, and more.
Looking for an affordable education? Come check out Snow College. Snow has the lowest cost tuition and housing in Utah. In fact, you can live in student housing for less than staying in your parents' basement and attending a university. At Snow College, it's all about you, where you get an individualized education and one-on-one time with your professors in very small classes, even as freshmen taking general eds. Come check out Snow College and see why it's one of the best 2-year schools in the nation at snow.edu.
You've seen Zions Bank's name at sporting events, performances, and fundraisers. We're just about everywhere. Your children and grandchildren see Zions dedicated employees in their classroom, teaching them how to save. We do all this because we have skin in the game. We support South Central Utah because we live and work here too. So we're as committed to this community's future as you are. When it comes to choosing to bank at Zions, rest assured you're selecting a company dedicated to bringing value to South Central Utah's businesses, individuals, and families.
ZionsBank.com, member FDIC.
No matter how you connect, Centricom delivers fast, reliable internet and powerful whole-home mesh Wi-Fi throughout your home for intense gaming, easy sharing, and buffer-free streaming on every device all at once. With experts ready to help. Connect to faster internet. Connect with Centra Wi-Fi. Connect to now. Call or click Centricom.com to upgrade your internet today.
Our team works hard to shape the quality of life wherever we live and work. These values allow our team to be the go-to source for rural entities.
For integrity, honesty, and technical expertise, think of Jones & DeMille Engineering. With offices in Richfield, Roosevelt, Price, and Manti. Visit jonesandemille.com or find them on Facebook. Since 1982, Jones & DeMille Engineering, your infrastructure professionals.
National Vinyl Products of Nephi has been a part of Juab County since 2004. The management and staff take pride in supporting the students of Juab High School in the game and in the classroom. The company manufactures high-quality vinyl fencing for a host of uses around the state.
If you're 18 years of age and would like to join the workforce at National Vinyl Products in Nephi, please send an email to jobs@nvpfence.com. That's jobs@nvpfence.com. The entire staff and crew at National Vinyl Products wish the Wasps the best of luck this season.
Barrett, will this work? Welcome back on it's time for halftime as I have a conversation with Barrett Hilton. We appreciate Barrett being here on Centricom Channel 10. And we're back. It's halftime here, and it's the Beavers down by 1, 17-16, as we take a look at Dave. In the first half, it was 9-4, and Rowland Hall had a 5-point lead. Then the Beavers outscored the Winged Lions 12-8, and the score is very low for a quarterfinal matchup.
Extremely low. At halftime, score 17-16 in favor of the Winged Lions. And, Beavers, as you said, started out slow. Both teams pretty cold right at the start, but Rowland Hall came up with the advantage in that first quarter. So
it's time for the State Farm Insurance Stat Check. Statman Dave, tell me what you see in the first stats of the first half.
Well, 6 turnovers for Rowland Hall, 3 turnovers for Beaver, 5 block shots for Rowland Hall, 3 for Beaver. It's been a pretty defensive game. 13 rebounds for Beaver and 17 for Rowland Hall. They're getting beat on the boards. That's one of the keys that we talked about at the key of the game. But, outside shooting, Rowland Hall stone cold at 1 for 8. Beavers not any better, exactly the same at 1 for 8.
1 for 8, 13%. That's not good.
It's not if you want to make a lot of points outside.
Well, not a lot of fouls in this one either. So free throws, I think the Beavers 1 for 3, and from what I remember. And no free throws for Rowland Hall at all.
Yeah, 1 for 3 for the Beavers, and you're right. 0 free throws for Rowland Hall.
So it's been a very clean game.
Three fouls for Rowland Hall and 1 foul for Beaver in that first half.
Yeah.
In that first half, not the quarter, the half,
yeah,
which is kind of crazy. There have been some contact that could have been called fouls, and in some of the other games it was called a little tighter. This one they're letting them play pretty much, unless it's a pretty hard contact, they're not calling it. And it's been consistent on both ends of the court.
So when we talked about keys to the game, we talked about pace, and as we've already mentioned, this pace I think favors Beaver High School, as Rowland Hall would like a more fast-paced game, but the defense of the Beavers has been controlling the pace for the most part. Just a lack of scoring for either team has been hurting both.
Right, and you've noticed that every time Kai Brown gets the ball, they double him up right away. They're not going to let him go off, and if Beavers want to really open this game up, they need to free him up, and he's been a big scorer for the Beavers, so to get points on the board, they got to free him up. But you're right, this defensive pace doesn't bother them at all. Coming down the stretch in a close game, the region they play in has been so brutal that it's not rattling at all for the Beavers. I'm sure Rowland Hall's been time tested through the region play as well. So it's a good game so far. I expect to see it go down to the wire.
This is the Jones DeMille Engineering halftime. Champions are propelled by dedication, teamwork, commitment, vision, and a desire to be their best. Jones DeMille Engineering, your local award-winning engineering firm. Appreciate them. And let's take a look at rundown individual scoring. Leading all scores, Isaiah Adams. He averages 14.6 points per game. He has 8 in the first half. 4 points for Boston Ballard. And 3 points for Maya Royer. And Xander Smith chipped in a bucket as well for the Beavers. 5 points for Brown and Hollingshead. Kai Brown, Creighton Hollingshead. 2 points apiece for Smith, Roberts, and Eichhorn. So that runs down your individual scoring.
And with a low-scoring game like that, that's not too hard to run down.
It certainly isn't. So we've got 3:26 until third quarter action here from Weber State University. It's the Beavers and the Lions, with Rowland Hall leading by 1 when we come back.
Sahara Motors has vehicle deals too good to pass up. Ask for Cody Winnie and he'll show you that all new cars are priced to sell at invoice or below. Did I mention the awesome used car selection as well? Oh yeah, I just did. Get your vehicle running the way it should with Sahara Motors' team of Ford and Chrysler certified vehicle technicians. Newsflash, service techs from all over the state call the Sahara crew for help. So cut out the middleman and bring it to the source. Sales or service, Sahara Motors in Delta leads the way.
Does it have, are we back?
We offer quick service on your loan request. We make our loan decisions right here at the bank. You don't have to wait for an answer from some out-of-town loan committee. It's one of the advantages of banking with hometown people. You're independent, so are we. Utah Independent Bank, Member FDIC. Hometown people, hometown spirit.
Hometown people, hometown spirit.
Service Drug in Delta is excited to announce they now offer flu and strep testing on the spot with no appointment needed. All you have to do is stop by Service Drug in Delta, and 15 minutes later you'll have your test results. And if it comes back positive, you'll walk out with your filled prescription and your personal doctor will be notified of the results. So take advantage of the convenience of getting flu and strep tested on site without an appointment for just $35 at Service Drug in Delta. And remember, it's service first at Service Drug.
Smithfield Hog Production Division offers excellent career opportunities right here in our area. For a career with growth potential, come join our team. Great jobs in all phases of animal production starting at $12 an hour and certifications to $13 an hour in the first year. Smithfield provides a full benefit package including medical, dental, vision, 401k, life insurance, paid time off, and more. Click on smithfieldfoods.com/careers or call 435-387-6000. That's 435-387-6000. Smithfield. Good food responsibly.
Looking for an affordable education? Come check out Snow College. Snow has the lowest cost tuition and housing in Utah. In fact, you can live in student housing for less than staying in your parents' basement and attending a university. At Snow College, it's all about you, where you get an individualized education and one-on-one time with your professors in very small classes, even as freshmen taking general eds. Come check out Snow College and see why it's one of the best two-year schools in the nation at snow.edu.
Welcome back. Scott Langford, David Howard, Barrett Hilton here, and a whole cast of cameramen as we're happy to bring you 2A championship basketball on Centricom Channel 10 as well as the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network today, KSVC FM. We'd like to welcome all of our listeners and viewers as we look at the South Creek Shell tip-off of the second half. South Creek Shell at the South I-15 interchange in Beaver. Dave, what are the keys to the second half for both of these teams?
Well, I think the big keys for both of these teams are going to be rebounds and turnovers. And, this defensive game, one turnover and one rebound could determine the difference in the game the way this is going. So I think those are going to be the two biggest keys for both of these teams in the second half.
Well, we talked about it. The Beavers would like to keep this game below 50 points, and Rowland Hall would like to have it above 50 points. So that's what they're up against, and it will be the Beavers' ball to start second half action.
And definitely the pace has favored the Beavers so far. Just got to get the advantage on the points.
The winner of this one has the unenviable task of facing Leighton Christian, speaking of pace, tomorrow. We'll take a look at all of that. Here's a lob pass to Albrecht. Misses the lob pass was thrown perfectly. Just a little hard off the backboard.
A good look, good execution. Just, as you said, just a little too much energy on it.
Yeah, great play. Adams with the ball covered by Smith, and he'll kick it back out. Here's Smith, 4-3, shot no good. Rebound, McCoy Smith.
And we're still in this defensive battle in the second half.
Kai Brown with the ball for the Beavers, kicks out to Albrecht. Three-point shot coming. Albrecht knocks it down. The Beavers take the lead.
With a three-point shot, now Beavers have a 2-point lead, 19-17. Good hook up there by the Beavers.
Eagles landing, high country, chevron, three-pointer. 2-point lead for the Beavers, matches their biggest lead of the game. Smith kicks back out to Xander Smith,
Ref timeout,
Looks
there's
like
something on the floor.
Oh, it's actually Isaiah Adams' glasses.
Oh, that's what's on the floor.
Those are not optional equipment.
No, don't move, nobody.
Don't step on the glasses.
Yep.
Okay, here's Royer with the ball to Adams. Back to Ballard, right side to Smith. Smith back to Ballard. It's the Beavers by 2, 7 minutes left in the third. Adams with it, top of the key, right side to Smith. Smith fakes and drives baseline on Roberts. Goes
Good
up,
defense.
blocked by Roberts. Picked up by Albrecht. The Beavers on the run. Albrecht underneath to Hollingshead. Beautiful pass and fast break. The Beavers on a 5-0 run.
Yeah, Beavers opening up some scoring out. Great defense leading to some fast break opportunities.
Royer to Adams. 6:34 left in the third. 21 for the Beavers, 17 for the Winged Lions. And it's Provost with the ball. Provost top of the key to Royer. Right side Ballard. Now a good swing to Smith. Another three-pointer by Smith. Up and no good. There's Royer with the ball. He loses it. And it's going to go back to Rowland Hall. Royer up, shot it in.
Yeah, Royer with great hustle keeps it alive for Rowland Hall and is able to get it back and convert it.
There's Albrecht with the ball, covered tightly by Ballard. He'll cross over, get back to Roberts. Roberts back to Albrecht. 6 minutes, even. And it's the Beavers by 2, 21-19. That's your Beaver Medical Clinic score update. Albrecht with the ball, takes another three-point jumper. That one's short, no good. Rebound to Roberts.
Moving screen there, not called.
Yeah. Roberts back to Albrecht. Back to Hollingshead. You can hear Coach Joe Hillock. Why are we dribbling past the ball? Over to Roberts. Roberts looking for Brown, but Royer's all over Brown. Pretty good height advantage. Here's Hollingshead. He'll go up, draw the call from Smith. What a heads-up play by Hollingshead.
Yeah, and what got that call was Smith had his hands low instead of having him up in the air, and so wise move by Hollingshead to just throw it up and force Smith to hit his arms.
That puts him at the Beaver Valley Chevron free throw line. Albrecht's first free throw up, no good. He'll have, Hollingshead rather. And substitutions coming in, and it'll be Ballard and Smith out for Rowland Hall. Replaced by Percy.
Ibrahima and Percy.
And Ibrahima. Shot is up, no good again. There's Smith, though, with an offensive rebound out to Roberts, back to Brown. So Beavers keep it alive. There's Brown over to Roberts. Looking at Hollingshead. Hollingshead underneath to Brown. Beautiful pass. Brown a little bit of trouble. He'll go up with the layup.
Wow.
Up and in. Brown, quick shot.
How in the world did he sneak that up? Great move there by Brown to sneak that through two defenders, get it to lip over the rim and go in.
Yeah, he made it look like he was trying to find someone to pass to, then quickly went up. No one had time to react.
Yeah, it was a wise move. Cunning.
5 minutes left in the third. Beavers 23, Rowland Hall 19. Top of the key, here's Ibrahima. Ibrahima crossovers back out to Provost. He goes up and he'll be blocked, no good, but there's Adams with the easy putback.
Yeah, great help defense there as he comes through, and Preston Roberts gets the block, but then nobody blocks out Adams. He takes the trash and finishes it.
Adams with 10 of Rowland Hall's 21 points. Hollingshead drives in, kicks back, looks for Brown, can't find him, will step out to Roberts. 4:30 left in the third, 23-21, Beavers by 2. Brown drives in, goes off balance, shot no good. Brown with the rebound, will go up and blocked. And the rebound will go off of Rowland Hall, stays for Beaver High School.
Yeah, good hustle there by Brown, and on that second shot Percy was gonna take away the rebound. Brown dives in, forces it to go off of Percy's hand, and the Beavers maintain.
Percy gets up a little slowly. Inside off of the Rowland Hall player, goes back to the Beavers.
Hit Maya Royer's heel, otherwise it would have been right to Preston with an open shot.
Yeah, here's Albrecht. Albrecht looking inside for Roberts. Knocked out of bounds off of off of the Beavers, goes to Rowland Hall.
Beavers thought they had it, but Ibrahima with quick hands is able to get the steal.
23-21. Beavers up by 2, but Rowland Hall with the ball on the attack. Here's Royer looking left side to Adams. Adams dribbles, looks for Ibrahima. Ibrahima drives underneath to Percy, knocked away by Smith, but picked back up by Percy. Percy drives in, left-hand layup up, and pretty. Nice.
Beautiful move, and switches to the left. Nobody can even get near it. Protects it, finishes it.
We're all tied. Here's Albrecht beating Ibrahima. Goes on the right side underneath to Brown, but that's stolen away by Percy. And it's going to go back to Rowland Hall. Ibrahima behind his back twice, goes up all over Smith. And there'll be an offensive foul. There's McCoy Smith holding his ground.
Yeah, McCoy Smith sets his feet quick and gets Ibrahima to run him over.
Yeah, Ibrahima a little out of control in there. Smith didn't move, so it's kind of an easy call. McCoy Smith will get a break, and Jake Eichhorn comes in. Again, a big shout out to Chris and Nancy Smith in Beaver.
Wishing you well and hoping you're enjoying this game. Wish you were here.
Porter Albrecht with the ball, covered by Ibrahima. Albrecht down the right side to Hollingshead. Hollingshead back in the corner. Roberts pass underneath, taken away again. The Beavers struggling with turnovers. Ibrahima on the right side will go up, knocked away by Kai Brown. Picked up by Hollingshead, and the Beavers now on the run.
Kai Brown with a hustle move.
Brown's layup no good. Rebound to Percy. He'll move it fast. Fast-paced action.
And this pace could favor Rowland Hall.
Brown knocks it out again. Saved. Not quite saved. They'll go out of bounds to Rowland Hall.
Yeah, and it might have been a good thing that it wasn't saved because Percy was picking it up to throw it down.
So Adams will throw in for the Winged Lions. We're all tied at 23. 3 minutes left. Percy's the ball knocked down. Ibrahima back out to Adams. Adams will drive baseline. Oh,
push
off.
Missed it.
and it gets Eichhorn with the board. He'll get over to Roberts. And a timeout. That means we'll have a Fish Lake Lumber timeout. And we're all tied at 23. 2:55 left in the third. We'll be back.
You've seen Zions Bank's name at sporting events, performances, and fundraisers. We're just about everywhere. Your children and grandchildren see Zion's dedicated employees in their classroom, teaching them how to save. We do all this because we have skin in the game. We support South Central Utah because we live and work here too. So we're as committed to this community's future as you are. When it comes to choosing to bank at Zion's, rest assured you're selecting a company dedicated to bringing value to South Central Utah's businesses, individuals, and families.
ZionsBank.com, member FDIC.
Welcome back. Scott Langford, David Howard, and Barrett Hilton. We're at the D Event Center, and it's 23-23, 2:55 left in the third. It is a defensive ball game today. You know, we saw the racehorses the last game. This one is more of the grinded out team. Beavers with the ball, all tied at 23.
Definitely a defensive battle going on in this one.
Albrecht with the ball to Brown. Kai straight away covered by Royer over to Roberts. Roberts underneath.
Oh.
There's Eichhorn with the bucket. Beautiful setup.
Beautiful setup as they seal that inside, and Eichhorn finishes for a pass from Preston Roberts.
Eichhorn making a push for the Timberline Inn sub of the game. Here's Ibrahima with the ball, looking inside for Percy, covered by Eichhorn, kicked by Hollingshead. You can see the sophomore and Percy, the junior, battling underneath.
It's a good battle. It's fun to watch.
It is a good battle. You got Eichhorn, a football player also. Here's Provost back, reaches back,
Wow.
shot up and in.
Wow, that is impressive. He's got rubber arms, that one.
Yeah, Provost with two. That gives Rowan Hall, ties it back up, rather. There's Albrecht with the ball. Straight away left side to Brown. Brown to Roberts. Roberts straight away to Albrecht now. 2 minutes left in the third. We're all tied at 25. Here's Hollingshead. Hollingshead underneath to Albrecht. Albrecht drives on the baseline. Tripped by Ibrahima. Tries to throw the ball out of bounds. Knocked down Beavers ball.
Ibrahima, his defense is just really stifling.
Yeah.
It's really causing some problems for the Beavers. A good hustler there.
Over to Eichhorn. Now to Albrecht. Albrecht dribbles. Will pick it up, throw it to Hollingshead, covered by Provost. There's Hollingshead, going to go off of the Winged Lions, picked up by Provost. And it's Roland Hall on the attack. We're all tied at 25. Ibrahima will travel. Yep, turned the ball over, goes back to the Beavers.
Yeah, he thought about passing it, then saw an open lane and decided to take the open lane instead, but he'd already taken a step, so the other step and a half got him for a travel.
So here's Albrecht with the ball. We're all tied at 25 again. Your Beaver Medical Clinic score update, 1:38 left in the third. Here's Albrecht to Hollingshead. Beavers want to grind this one out against a high-powered Roland Hall offense. And Roberts back out to Albrecht. Albrecht to Brown. Brown covered by Royer. Spin move underneath to Eichhorn.
Good idea.
I was going to say it went off Eichhorn, and it goes to the Winged Lions.
Yeah, good idea. Just Eichhorn wasn't ready for it, and it goes out of bounds.
So in the game will be
Ballard
replacing Ibrahima. And here comes Ballard with the ball. We're all tied at 25 still. We've said that for a while now. Beavers scoring 9 in the quarter. Here's Provost. Provost back to Ballard. Ballard. Beavers in a zone defense now. No, it's still, it's a zone defense.
Ballard, a dangerous player for the Beavers. He's split that seam down the key several times.
Ballard looking inside for Adams. And Ballard will now get it to Adams. Adams looking inside for Percy. Percy has it. Help coming. And Percy goes up with an awkward left-hand shot. Great defense by the sophomore, Jake Eichhorn.
Yeah, good defense. Got help down low, and when Percy brought it to the ground, two guards were there slapping at it, and it kind of made it a difficult shot for him.
40 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Roberts with the ball, looking for Hollingshead. Can't find him, but does have Albrecht. Albrecht to Brown. Brown with 25 seconds left to Roberts. Roberts back to Hollingshead. 20 seconds left. Hollingshead will drive, and it's going to be stolen away by Adams, tipped away by Provost, I believe. Now Hollingshead will pick up a foul.
Yeah, Hollingshead.
It's only the second foul of the game, Dave.
Crazy.
Third.
Second foul for Beavers.
Oh, yeah, only the second in the game. And Rowland Hall only with 5. This is the cleanest game I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's been good. It's defense,
Ballard with
heavy
it.
defense, but
10
clean.
seconds left in the game. Here's Ballard. Ballard left side, drives in, kicks back to Isaiah in the third quarter, rather. Yep.
Yeah, you're going to make it more
knocks
exciting.
one down, and that'll be Rowland Hall taking the lead at the end of 3. And, you know, in this low-of-scoring game, every 2 matters. That one could be big.
Yes. That could be huge, and that, you know, in this low-scoring game, that could be the game winner. You know, you never know.
All right, we'll take a break and be back with the 4th quarter after this.
No matter how you connect, Centricom delivers fast, reliable internet and powerful whole home mesh Wi-Fi throughout your home for intense gaming, easy sharing, and buffer-free streaming on every device all at once. With experts ready to help. Connect to faster internet. Connect with Centra Wi-Fi. Connect to now. Call or click Centricom.com to upgrade your internet today.
Our team works hard to shape the quality of life wherever we live and work. These values allow our team to be the go-to source for rural entities.
For integrity, honesty, and technical expertise, think of Jones and DeMille Engineering. With offices in Richfield, Roosevelt, Price, and Manti. Visit jonesandemille.com or find them on Facebook. Since 1982, Jones and DeMille Engineering, your infrastructure professionals.
3 down, 1 to go here from the D-Event Center on the campus of Weber State University. It's 27 for the Winged Lions of Rowland Hall, 25 for the Beavers. And it all comes down to this. 3 down, 1 to go. Provost with the ball out to Royer. Now to Percy. Percy back to Adams. Adams to Ballard. Ballard covered by Hollingshead. Kicks back over to Royer. Back to Provost. Inside to Percy. And then there's Roberts that helps out with a steal, and it's going to be a jump ball, goes to the Beavers. And that good help backside defense.
Yeah, great help by Roberts. You know, he brought the ball down, and Roberts took advantage of it, got his hands in there quick, and stole it away.
Yeah, with a big guy, you got to be quick on that.
Be quick or keep it up above everybody else.
That's right. Albrecht with the ball. He's covered by Ballard. Albrecht to Hollingshead. Hollingshead looking over. Here's Albrecht. He'll get it off of Rowland Hall. Stays for the Beavers.
Yeah, he's coming around. They were doing that alley-oop again, but he got screened on the way through. So when he came through, he's a little late and does a wise, very cunning move, throws it back off the Rowland Hall player.
And so Percy will pick up a foul, and I believe it'll be on the ground. So Eichhorn doesn't get the bucket.
Yeah, unfortunate for the Beavers, but that is the right call. He was fouled before the shot.
Yep. So 27-25. Here's Albrecht with the ball, looking for Hollingshead. It's going to be knocked out of bounds off of Hollingshead. Great job by Royer.
Yeah, great pressure by Royer forcing that, and bounces off of Hollingshead out of bounds.
Rowland Hall with a 2-point lead and the ball. Here's Adams to Royer, top of the key. 7:20 left in this game. Provost, right side to Ballard. Ballard drives on Hollingshead, cuts back.
Ankle breaker.
On the right side to Provost. Kicks back up to Royer. Royer over to Ballard. Patient offense by Rowland Hall. It's Adams covered by Roberts. It goes underneath. Roberts will push, and Adams shoots 2.
Yeah, good move there by Adams. He fakes one way, spins around the other, bumps Roberts hard, and forces the contact.
Believe it or not, first free throws of the game for Adams. That means he's headed to the Beaver Valley Chevron free throw line after game for a family night treat. Visit Dairy Queen in Beaver. First free throw up and in.
First free throw, and he's not cold from the line, even though in these past 3 quarters.
28-25, Rowland Hall with the lead. Shot is up and good as well, so the lead goes back to 4, biggest since the second quarter for Rowland Hall. The Beavers led by 4 in the third. 7 minutes left in the game. Is it 29-25?
Yes, it is.
4-point lead, got it. There's
You're on track.
All right, the scoreboard was different than they changed it, just as I asked. There's Brown. Brown goes up, and is fouled. Kai Brown with a beautiful shot.
Good little pump fake, gets Percy to bite on it, and as he's coming down, he goes up into him.
Yeah, third foul for Oscar Percy.
Yep.
So now a little bit of foul trouble. And Kai Brown shoots 2 free throws. First free throw's up, and no good as it rims out. So Brown will have another. Brown 1 out of 3 from the free throw line. The Beavers 1 out of 6, Dave.
Yeah, in a game like this, you got to make your free throws because low-scoring game, you need every single point you can get.
Well, they're shooting to take the lead if they've made their free throws.
Yep.
So here's another free throw coming for Kai Brown. Shot is up, and that one's good. So 2 out of 4 for the sophomore, Kai Brown. 3-point lead for Rowland Hall. They've got the ball. 6:39 left in the game. The winner plays Layton Christian Academy tomorrow. There's Adams with it over to Ballard. Ballard drives baseline on Hollingshead. Great defense, though.
Good foot movement. Gets in his way.
Left side to Royer. Royer on the baseline to Adams. Adams thinks about it. Looking inside for Percy. Has him. Eichhorn on him. Percy goes up, blocked by the backboard, and then Eichhorn will get the rebound for the Beavers.
Just got too far under.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be the sub of the game, most likely. Definitely most likely. I don't know how that works. Here's Port Albrecht with the ball.
You're just keeping us in suspense.
That's right. Hollingshead with it to Roberts. Roberts covered by Adams, over to Brown. Brown, 3-point jumpers up, no good. Rebound to Provost, no one in to rebound. Provost drives in hard, goes up the left-hand layup, it's up and in.
Yeah, good fast break drive there by Provost.
Yeah, the senior forces the Beavers to call a timeout. Biggest lead of the game matched by Rowland Hall with 5:41 left in the game. We will take a short break at the Fish Lake Lumber timeout and be back.
National Vinyl Products of Nephi has been a part of Juab County since 2004. The management and staff take pride in supporting the students of Juab High School in the game and in the classroom. The company manufactures high-quality vinyl fencing for a host of uses around the state. If you're 18 years of age and would like to join the workforce at National Vinyl Products in Nephi, please send an email to jobs@nvpfence.com. That's jobs@nvpfence.com. The entire staff and crew at National Vinyl Products wish the Wasps the best of luck this season.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'd like.
Welcome back. Scott Langford, David Howard, Barrett Hilton at the D Event Center. And the Beaver calls a timeout. Rowland Hall now extends the lead to 5. And in this kind of game, that's an enormous lead.
That's just as well be 15 in this kind of a game. You're right. Beavers in a hole right now. Got to get something going. 5:41. Rowland Hall with the advantage, a 5-point advantage at 31-26.
Just a reminder, at the end of this, we'll have the Sunrise Engineering postgame promoting athletic and academic excellence. Sunrise Engineering. Visit us at sunrise-eng.com. The Beavers will have the ball down 5. 5:41 left in the game, 31-26. Your Beaver Medical Clinic score update. Here comes Porter Albrecht with the ball. Albrecht will be picked up by Ballard. Ballard a junior. Both are juniors, actually. And here's Hollingshead with the ball. Looking inside. He'll get it back to Albrecht. Albrecht has Brown, or near Brown. And Adams is going to pick up a foul, and there'll be a foul. Oh, no, they're going to call a foul on Adams.
Oh, wow.
So let's look at the replay on that.
Might have been because he swiped with his arm, maybe.
That's exactly what it was. There was kind of an elbow lift.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, because I didn't see that.
I saw him hold Albrecht off with his arm, and they caught him.
So here's Roberts with the ball. Beavers down 5, need to score with 5:12 left in the game. There's Hollingshead to Brown. Brown looking for Albrecht, covered by Ballard. Albrecht has Roberts now. Roberts straight away. Over to Albrecht, down to Eichhorn. Eichhorn back to Roberts. Boy, they're keeping tight rein on Kai Brown. Here's Hollingshead blocked. Brown with the rebound. Shot up, no good. Rebound to Percy for Rowland Hall. 31-26. Rowland Hall with the ball in the 5-point lead. Royer with it over to Provost.
Yeah, Beaver struggling to get the ball conversion in the hoop.
Provost drives, gets past the defender, kicks back in the corner. Here's Royer for 3, and he knocks it down. And that extends the lead as Royer knocks down three-pointer number 2.
When you're all alone with that much time, you're probably going to get a good look at it.
Rowland Hall by 8. There's Brown with the ball. Brown back to Roberts. Beavers with 4 minutes left in this game to come back. They're down 8. Biggest lead of the game for either team. Here's Brown with it. Brown underneath to Eichhorn. A little bit strong. Eichhorn picks it back up. Knocked down, but picked up by Roberts. Roberts covered by Royer. Royer to Brown. Brown picks up the screen. Over to Roberts. Great defense by Rowland Hall.
Yeah, excellent defense.
Hollingshead in, kicks back out to Albrecht, back to Roberts. And they continue to weave. We've got 3:37 left in the game. Roberts drives in, and he'll take a shot blocked by Percy, picked up by Adams, and Rowland Hall starting to maintain control of this one. Beavers down 8. They have the 8-point lead and the ball.
Yeah, Rowland Hall, just excellent defense, not giving Beaver any good looks, and then just all over it when they shoot it.
Now the Beavers will have to foul. Here's Percy.
Travel.
Oh, offensive foul as someone goes through the line. We'll see who the foul is on.
It's on Adams. Nope, Boston Ballard.
Okay, so Boston Ballard will pick up a foul, and the Beavers get a break there with 3:15 left.
I didn't see who it was that knocked Roberts down, but somebody knocked Roberts down.
The Beavers have a very deliberate offense, and they're not going to have time for that. On left side, here's Brown. Brown top of the key to Roberts. Roberts back to Albrecht.
And they may not get to the bonus in this game.
They may not. Here's Hollingshead at the free throw line. Goes up, off balance,
Little
shot
floater.
pretty by Creighton Hollingshead.
Well, they've been blocked so many times. He just put that up quick and got the little floater. Gets it to go.
Cuts the lead to 6. The Beavers will have to press the defense and get some turnovers. Here's Brown covering Royer. Royer drives in, kicks back to Ballard. Ballard covered by Albrecht. Ballard near still by Hollingshead. He'll drive in, kick back over. Ball's loose on the floor. Picked up, though, by Royer. Now to Adams. Adams right side to Royer. Royer with probably a foul on Brown. Here's Provost. He'll drive all the way to the bucket and score the layup.
Sees that lane, and it never closed. He took it all the way in.
Yeah, the Beavers cannot afford. You got to make that one earn from the free throw line. Here's Brown. Brown will drive in. Underneath to Smith. Goes off of Rowland Hall. Stays for the Beavers. 2:15 left in the game. 8-point lead. The winner faces Leighton Christian. Here's Albrecht with the ball. A lob pass up to Smith. Smith will pick it up. Go up, blocked by Percy, and it'll be a foul.
Percy's upset about it. It was a clean block, but he got him heavy with the body. So, you know, he did get the ball clean, but the body was pretty heavy.
So it'll be Smith at the line. Smith 0 for 1 in the game. He has 2 points.
That's Percy's 4th.
These free throws are critical. First one's up and good for McCoy Smith, the junior. And he'll have another one coming.
Well, with 2 minutes to go, you're going to make a run at it. You got to get it going right now. Start at the line.
So there's another one coming. Free throws up and no good. Rebound to Percy. And the Beavers are going to have to foul or get some defensive pressure. Provost with the ball. Provost over to Royer, covered by Brown. Brown to Percy. Percy spins, and he goes over Smith. Oh, travel first. That would have been 5. The travel call might be what he wants.
Yeah, no kidding. Because if he would have got called for the charge on that, he would have been gone. Instead, he gets called for the travel, just a turnover.
Yeah, the Beavers have their chances. They're down 7. Albrecht with the ball. Yeah. Kind of slowly dribbling up the court. He's got to move.
Yeah, Coach Hillock wasn't too happy about that.
Hollingshead shot by Provost, to steal by Provost. Ahead to Adams. Adams is going to go up and dunk it down. He puts it down with authority.
Big throwdown by Adams.
Yeah, 9-point lead. The Beavers are going to have to score very quickly. Hollingshead goes out to Roberts. Roberts takes a 3-point jumper. That one's up and no good. Rebound. Going to be a foul on Adams. That's 4.
Yeah, over the back of Kai Brown. That was an easy call.
You say first?
Royer's first.
Oh, Royer. It was Royer, not Adams.
Yeah.
So it'll be Kai Brown at the line shooting 1-1. 3 is up and good for Brown. The Beavers will have to convert these free throws, and then it'll have to be Rowland Hall missing some.
And Beavers maybe hitting a couple of 3-point shots. If he can get this, it's a 2-possession game.
Brown, second free throw's up and in. And there'll be a timeout by the Beavers again. So, Dave, with 38-31, 7-point lead by Rowland Hall.
Still a 3-possession game.
It still is a 3-possession game. There's a chance, but it's an outside chance. The Beavers are going to have to pick up some steals.
Got to get some steals. If not, you got to foul them quick and put them to the line and hope they miss.
Yep.
But yeah, you don't have much time, and you got to get some points.
38-31, Rowland Hall on top of the Beavers. And, the pace is what the Beaver wants, just the field goal percentage. Tell me what you see in the State Farm Insurance stat check.
Well, the field goal percentage for the Beavers is 28%, Scott. That's not what you want, and it's tough to win a game that way, especially when your opponent's shooting 41%. And
well, if you look at it, they're all right point blank. There's very few outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buckets outside the key in the whole game. How about the Beavers?
Yeah, Beavers 2 buckets.
4
buckets outside the key, but 3 outside the arc.
So not bad, but a lot of misses inside from point blank.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. And rebounding, they're still behind 25-22.
Well, it's the length of Adams and Royer and Percy that have caused some of the problems inside. That's why the field goal percentage. It's not that they're just missing shots. They're all contested pretty hotly.
Well, there's been a lot of block shots. I mean, they've had 7 block shots. So Rowland Hall's block shots.
Full court press. Rowland Hall with the ball, up 7. And here's Royer. The Beavers over to Ballard, letting time run off the clock. The Beavers only have 2 fouls. They're going to have to get some other fouls. More time off the clock. And Roberts almost fouls Ballard. And out to Adams, now to Provost. The Beavers not fouling. Going to go for the steal.
Timeout.
Timeout for Rowland Hall. And we will take it as well and be back for the end of this one after this.
We offer quick service on your loan request. We make our loan decisions right here at the bank. You don't have to wait for an answer from some out-of-town loan committee. It's one of the advantages of banking with hometown people. You're independent, so are we. Utah Independent Bank, member FDIC. Hometown people, hometown spirit.
Hometown people, hometown spirit.
Service Drug in Delta is excited to announce they now offer flu and strep testing on the spot with no appointment needed. All you have to do is stop by Service Drug in Delta, and 15 minutes later you'll have your test results. And if it comes back positive, you'll walk out with your filled prescription and your personal doctor will be notified of the results. So take advantage of the convenience of getting flu and strep tested on site without an appointment for just $35 at Service Drug in Delta. And remember, it's service first at Service Drug.
Welcome back. Scott Langford, David Howard. A minute left. Rowland Hall with the ball. And the coach for the Wing Lion, Coach Alvidrez, he wanted to talk to his troops. And we'll see what the Beavers want. They only have 2 team fouls. They'll have to foul 5 times to get to 1-1. And there's Adams with the ball. Kai Brown comes up with a big steal. He goes up at the buzzer, and Adams will foul Brown, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, hard foul. He wasn't going to let Brown have an easy bucket. And he picks up the foul on that one. Only his, well, that is his 3rd foul, actually.
Yeah, what an athletic move by Kai Brown as he goes in hard to the hoop.
Yeah, gets the steal, then goes hard to the hoop.
Brown's first free throw, these are huge. Goes up and in. Brown 4 straight for the Beavers. Smith back in the game for Rowland Hall. So
Ballard,
59.
Who went out? Oh, Royer.
Royer went out. Here's Brown, 2nd free throw. Beavers down 6, make that 5 after the other free throw by Brown. The Beavers have got to pick up a steal. And there's Ballard with a nifty move covered by Hollingshead. No foul coming for the Beavers. And they're going to say travel. So the Beavers do get the turnover. So the deliberate fouling, they're saying we're not doing it. We're going to create the turnover, and it's working. The Beavers only down 5 with 51 seconds left.
Just tough, clean defensive pressure, and it's worked so far.
Beavers got to have a 3-point shot. Here's Albrecht to Brown. Brown drives in, and he'll go up, and it's blocked, but he'll go to the line and shoot 2. Another foul to Adams.
Another strong move to the hoop by Brown. Adams gets a beautiful, clean block, but hits him with the hip, and the ref's going to send Kai Brown back to the line. Adams with his 4th foul.
42.5 seconds left. These free throws are huge. Can cut the lead 2-3. Free throws up and good.
Wow, sophomores got nerves of steel.
That's 6 straight for Kai. 6 out of 7 in this 4th quarter of play.
And wise sub there by the coach not to get 5th foul chance for Percy.
Free throws up and in as well. And Coach Joe Hillock will take a timeout. We'll keep it here as the Beavers cut the lead to 3. And Dave, let's talk about the importance of free throws for both teams. What are the teams in the game as far as from the free throw line?
Well, Rowland Hall's perfect, but they've only had two free throws, but they're perfect from the line. Beavers have struggled from the line. They would be ahead, as you called it before, if they'd have made all their free throws, because they've only made 9 of 15.
9 of 15. So even if they make, 3 more of those to go 75%, we're tied.
We're tied.
And it comes down to free throws. And
free throws wins games.
They certainly do. So it's going to be an interesting finish to this one. 42.5 seconds left. The Beavers have gone on a 5-0 run in this fourth quarter to cut this lead to 3. Now, the Beavers are going to have to come up with a steal. If not, they're going to have to foul and foul fast because they've got only 2 team fouls. The Beavers have to foul 5 times. If you figure it takes 3 seconds each time, it's going to be almost 10, 15 seconds off the clock automatically.
Right, exactly. So if they're going to go to the foul game, they got to foul quick.
Royer with the ball to Adams. Adams has it. And Kai Brown knocks it down, gets it back to Royer, and a foul.
Stepped out of bounds.
Brown.
Stepped out of bounds.
No, foul to Brown.
Oh, yep. Foul to Brown.
So Kai Brown makes it team foul number 3. And 38.5 seconds left. So not much time goes off the clock. Here's Royer again. Looking for Adams. Has Adams.
And they can't let 10 seconds go off each time to foul.
Back to Smith. Smith out there, and Roberts will pick up a foul. So the Beavers will start to work on the foul count. That's number 4. So 2 more fouls, then the bonus begins.
Yeah, well, unless you get a quick turnover, you have to foul at this point.
So here's Royer with the ball. Maya Royer back out to Provost, and he'll cover by Hollingshead. And Hollingshead will go for the steal and pick up the foul. And you know the coach is trying to get him foul quicker. We wasted 5 seconds, they said.
Yeah, they told him it has to be immediately. And then he waited, and then they really started yelling.
Yeah, I think he got the message. That is 5 team fouls.
Yeah, he did get the message, I'm sure.
So here we go. Royer with the ball over to Ballard. Ballard will go around, and then Roberts will pick up the foul. Ballard, and that makes it 6. Next time it's 1-1 for the Beavers.
Yeah,
with 26 left.
Still plenty of time, but they're going to have to foul early.
So here's Royer with the ball. 26.7 seconds left. 38-35. Rowland Hall with the ball and the lead. Out top will be Smith. Now a lead. It's going to be Roberts as he goes up for the layup. We're down to a 1-point game and a timeout for the Beavers. And that's exactly what the Beavers needed, and it's really getting close now. A foul puts Rowland Hall at the line. The Beavers back in this.
Right back in it, and that's what they wanted. Either a quick steal right off the inbounds or foul quickly. They got the fouls. They're still not to the bonus yet, but that time Preston Roberts sees the lane, cuts in front of it, takes it all the way to the end, and now we got a 1-point game. How exciting is this?
Well, and now it becomes interesting because what the Beavers will do is they'll pick up probably a foul, I would guess. If they don't get a steal, they pick up the foul, and then Rowland Hall shoots. If they make both, the Beavers have a chance to tie with a three-point jumper. So, and in the game, we've only had 1 3 for the Beavers. 2 threes, actually. 1 from Albrecht, 1 from Hollingshead. And for Rowland Hall, just 2 threes, both from Maya Royer.
Now, if they get another steal on the inbounds, they could actually go ahead, and then it switches the game, the whole scheme of the game.
Yeah, this is what we hope for.
A lot of things can happen here in the last 20 seconds.
So it's 38-37, 22 seconds left in the game. Rowland Hall with the ball, and Beavers down 1.
And Percy will come back in for Ballard, some size to try and, no, excuse me, not for Ballard, but for, looks like for Royer.
So 22.1 left. Here is Percy with the ball. He'll throw the ball inbounds. The Beavers will face forward, and it's going to be Percy. Throws the ball inside, knocked out of bounds by Hollingshead. That was close.
Yeah, making it exciting.
And so we'll see if they call a foul. And they may call a foul on Hollingshead. We'll see. Yeah, I'm going to say it's out of bounds. No foul on Hollingshead. That was close to a steal.
Yep.
Here's Percy with the ball. Percy on the baseline. Over to Smith. Smith will be fouled. He'll go to the line, shoot 1-1. Smith has not been to the line. Matter of fact, almost no one has. Only Isaiah Adams has been to the free throw line for Rowland Hall.
No, but I assume that because they were throwing it into him, he's probably the highest percentage free throw shooter on the team because they were trying to get the ball into him. So,
yeah, Xander Smith, a senior. We've seen Xander for a couple years from this Rowland Hall Wing Lions team.
But like you say, even if he makes both, it's still a 1-possession game. The Beavers still have 20 seconds to figure something out.
So 1-1, 20.7 left. Rowland Hall leads by 1, 38-37. Free throw is up and no good. Rebound going to go to the Beavers. With 19 seconds left, the Beavers have a chance to win. Over to Brown. Brown gets it. Kai Brown goes in, stopped. Smith back out to Roberts. 10 seconds left in the game. Roberts goes up with the layup, blocked, no good. And the rebound going to be a foul. With 6 seconds left, the Beavers still have a chance. It becomes a little harder.
Yeah, 6 seconds. There's still plenty of time to get it in and bring it down if Provost makes both of these shots.
So Provost at the line, shooting 1 and 1. Again, last time the Winged Lions missed a free throw. They're 2 out of 3 in the game. And here's Provost. He had the big layup a little while ago to push the lead back.
And important not to fall asleep on this first one if he misses. Okay, that's done deal now, but he's going to get 2.
He makes free throw number 1.
Don't fall asleep if he misses.
5.9 seconds left. It's Rowland Hall by 2, 39-37. Shot is up, and he makes it again, so Beavers have to shoot a three-pointer. And they're going to give it to Kai Brown. We'll see what happens. Kai takes a long three-point jumper at the buzzer, missed, and it's going to go down, and the Beavers lose. Rowland Hall victorious, 40-37 in an entertaining game. And this one had all that you want to see in a game. Comebacks, near misses, and a possible buzzer beater to tie it up. It didn't happen for the Beavers today. They will not defend their 2A state championship.
Did not happen, but here's the difference in the game, Scott. 80% free throw shooting for Rowland Hall, 4 for 5, 60% for Beaver, 9 for 15.
Yeah.
Like you said, 3 of those, the game's tied. 4 of those, they win the game.
Yeah.
Comes down to free throws.
It doesn't take much. It's the Sunrise Engineering post game now. Serving communities like yours all over the West United States. Sunrise Engineering. We will take a 1-minute break and be back with the post game after this.
Smithfield Hog Production Division offers excellent career opportunities right here in our area. For a career with growth potential, come join our team. Great jobs in all phases of animal production, starting at $12 an hour and certifications to $13 an hour in the first year. Smithfield provides a full benefit package including medical, dental, vision, 401k, life insurance, paid time off, and more. Click on smithfieldfoods.com/careers or call 435-387-6000. That's 435-387-6000. Smithfield, good food responsibly.
8.
Looking for an affordable education? Come check out Snow College. Snow has the lowest cost tuition and housing in Utah. In fact, you can live in student housing for less than staying in your parents' basement and attending a university. At Snow College, it's all about you, where you get an individualized education and one-on-one time with your professors in very small classes, even as freshmen taking general eds. Come check out Snow College and see why it's one of the best 2-year schools in the nation at snow.edu.
All season long, that was great. Welcome back on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network on Local10.tv. And the Beavers go down in defeat to the Rowland Hall Winged Lions. And Dave, great game. You know, it came down to the end, and just a little bit of execution problems for the Beavers doomed the comeback.
Yeah, you know, it was the type of game they wanted. It was the pace they wanted. You know, they got beat on a couple of key points in the game that we talked about, in turnovers and rebounds. And what it ended up being, actually, the difference in the game was free throws.
It did come down to free throws, as you mentioned, 60% for the Beavers, and 4 out of 5 in the fourth quarter for Rowland Hall for 80%. So that's what it came down to. Let's take a look at some of our final stats real quick. Give me some quick stats on the Sunrise Engineering post game. Serving communities like yours all over the West United States. Sunrise Engineering.
41% for Rowland Hall, 28% for the Beavers. They just did not shoot all that well all game. Inside the key right there, so many shots not missed, and that you got to credit Rowland Hall's defense. They had tough defense. When Beaver would drive in, they would collapse and have 3 defenders block that shooter, and then somebody would block the ball. Block the shot. So you got to credit Rowland Hall's defense, because they just absolutely shut the Beavers down inside the key.
They certainly did. And then as we take a look at rebounds.
Rebounds, so 23 for Beavers and 26 for the Rowland Hall.
And turnovers?
Turnovers actually 12 for Rowland Hall, 11 for Beavers.
So really close. Really
close that way.
It was a cleanly played game. The fouls, if you really look at it, there were only 5 or 6 fouls called on each team in the game, with the exception of the end of the game to come back.
Right, exactly. Big differences, 7 block shots for Rowland Hall, and Beavers missing 6 free throws.
Yep, that'll do it. So let's take a look at some of our honors at the end of the game. So we got the Mike's Food Town Player of the Game. We've got the Timberline Inn Sub of the Game. Let's start there. Enjoying tantalizing dishes from the finest chefs in Utah and professional catering. from the Timberline Inn, South Exit Beaver, 435-438-2474. Now let's take a look at the sub of the game. It'd have to be Jake Eichhorn for the Beavers. So Jake Eichhorn, can you give us a stat line?
I sure can. He's the sub of the game. 4 points for Jake Eichhorn, 3 rebounds, a block shot.
Yeah, did a good job inside, holding back the size of Percy and Adams both. So
yeah, did a really good job coming off the bench for the Beavers.
And the Coldwell Banker key play of the game, Coldwell Banker advantage realty, 438-7777. And this one's got to be, as far as I'm concerned, Trey Provost. 2 things. One, the layup. When he went in the lane, no one stopped, and he just put it in calmly and pushed that lead back to 2. And then 2 free throws at the end of the game. Those are my 2 plays of the game, sponsored by Coldwell Banker advantage realty.
Yeah, definitely, and those were 2 huge moments. And Trey Provost got it done.
On the player of the game side of the ball, I think you've got to give the player of the game to Isaiah Adams for Rowland Hall. The junior scored 16 points, 8 in the first, 8 in the second. And I think his size, more than anything, caused a problem for the Beavers.
Definitely. His size, his athletic ability, and his game smarts. Real good game smarts. Had a double-double, Scott. 16 points, 14 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 block shots.
And then Trey Provost, also a nominee for that player of the game. On the Beaver side of the ball, the Mike's Foodtown player of the game is going to go to Creighton Hollingshead. Now, Kai Brown ended up with 14 points. He led all Beavers in scoring. He will be the Dairy Queen Beaver Valley Chevron player of the game. So we'll give both of those out to those 2 players, Hollingshead and Brown, with 14 and 9 points. And they had great games.
Yeah, they both had great games, and good effort from both of them.
And Kai Brown in the 4th quarter was 2, 4, 6, 7 out of 8 from the free throw line. And Beavers would have been a whole lot worse without that 4th quarter from Kai Brown.
It wouldn't even have been close without that 4th quarter. 7 out of 8.
So it certainly is. So that'll do it for the Beavers as far as the championship bracket. So what that means is we take a look at the bracket. It means that Rowland Hall will take on Layton Christian in the top half of the bracket. Then it's a Region 18 semifinal on the other side, Kanab and Parowan, to take on the winner of that game. So that means that the Beavers will move down. This is game 9, so they will play at 12:50 tomorrow against, it looks like, Enterprise. So it'll be Beaver and Enterprise, and then the game at 2:30 will be North Summit and Draper APA. So those 2 teams will battle out towards the 5th and 6th game. And then coming up on this, we've got 3 straight games coming up, and the last 3 are all radio games simulcast on the Mid-Utah Radio Space and Sports Network. So tune in your dial as we've got Beaver and Altamont, Millard and North Summit, and Wasatch Academy and Kanab. And that last one ought to be just a dandy. The other one should be good as well, but I'm really excited to see those last 2 games. Millard and North Summit. North Summit really has kind of been untouched in their region. And then Wasatch Academy and Kanab, that ought to just be a dogfight.
Oh, it ought to be awesome, and that'll be an exciting finish for the day.
Coming up next, it'll be Enterprise and Duchesne on Centricom Channel 10. And you can tune and watch that at 4:10. That'll be Pepper Gale and myself. And then we'll have Beaver Altamont at 5:50. So tune in and stay tuned. All weekend long, we've got championship basketball from the D Event Center on the campus of Weber State University. This has been the Sunrise Engineering postgame. Creating solutions at work and relationships that last. Sunrise Engineering. You can learn more at sunrise-eng.com. Don't go anywhere. We've got Centricom Channel 10 basketball coming up. It's the Wolves in it from Enterprise facing the Eagles of Duchesne. Have a great afternoon.
You've been listening to exciting high school basketball action on South Central Utah sports leaders, Mid-Utah Radio and Centricom Channel 10. This sports broadcast has been brought to you by sports-minded sponsors throughout South Central Utah. Join us next time for more exciting high school basketball action on Centricom Channel 10 and Mid-Utah Radio.